Hi everyone, my name is Jillian Caltagirone, and this is my capstone presentation. So my capstone was titled How to Become Successful on TikTok for Small Beauty Businesses. So the introduction and overview of my project. So my project was a guidebook for small businesses in the beauty industry that want to begin or have a greater social media presence specifically on TikTok. And my handbook itself or guidebook was divided into 4 sections: getting started, behind the scenes of a TikTok account, using TikTok to your full advantage for your business, and real world examples. And the research for my project. So some relevant research that I did was researching similar handbooks and articles, TikTok's numerous services like their ads manager and TikTok creator marketplace, and how social media and the beauty industry interact and play off of one another. Then other research that I did conduct also addressed viral and influencer marketing, purchasing behaviors online, and how TikTok has evolved for businesses. And then this picture here just shows an example of a screenshot from e.l.f, which you'll see later. And then my competitive analysis. So for my competitive analysis, I looked at 3 different handbooks I found. Well, the first one is an infograph, so it looks like it's one big picture, but it was a step-by-step process. But so first, a small business guide by Social Media Today. It wasn't industry specific, I found, so it was just for anybody looking with a small business to follow it and create a TikTok account and what they can do. And did it explain the basics? It didn't exactly say how to create a TikTok account, but it did go through business specific information like how to set up and use TikTok ads, and it did have some other information. Their objectives were stated as: this guide will explain everything you need to know from engaging the right influencers to creating a meme-worthy branded challenge. And did they have a specific target audience? Yes, but it was a non-specific, just businesses or small businesses. They didn't have like a certain industry, say like sports or beauty or something else. And was it easy to understand? I thought it was. The graphics, color, and presentation are easy to follow and understand. However, some of the text was a bit hard to follow in a literal sense, because it was white text on a black background, and it wasn't easily printed in the way that either my handbook or you'll see these other 2 were easy to follow and easy to print. And it didn't have a length to it. It was just one big picture, which also made it hard to print. But the second one, the official guide to marketing on TikTok, which was from TikTok themselves, they have a page called TikTok for Business. It was not industry specific, but it did explain the basics very thoroughly. So it went through how to create a TikTok account, use their advertising tools and creative tools for your business, and how to do different like challenges and like paid sponsorships. And it had case studies and different examples. And their objectives and purpose were stated as: we've created this guide to help you find a deep dive into what TikTok can do for you, how to get started advertising on TikTok, and how to get creative and make your audience excited about your brand. And again, they did have a target audience, but it was, again, non-specific, just small businesses. It wasn't one industry or another. And I think that this one was one of the best I found because it was from TikTok itself. It was very, very thorough and gave extensive information that was easy to understand and easy to read. And it was a much more detailed presentation, but its length and it was white text on a dark background that was difficult to read. And that might turn some people away because it was 61 pages. It did go on for a very long time. Granted, some of it was pictures, but for some people that might turn them away. And then lastly, how to TikTok for Business by iCrossing. It's like an analytics website. Again, it wasn't industry specific. It didn't really explain the basics at all. It just explained basic information on TikTok advertising, but not like how to create an account. Like if you were looking for something that was all encompassing, this wasn't really the one for you. Their objectives and purpose were how-to guides covering all different areas of the digital marketing landscape, from audience demographics and targeting capabilities to creative tips. Again, their target audience wasn't specific. It was just businesses. And was it easy to understand? I think it detailed TikTok advertising. If that's all you were looking for, this would be fine. It was only 16 pages, but the text was legible and clear, and it did have a mix of statistics and like demographics and different graphics. So it was easy to read and it wasn't overwhelming. And then lastly, my handbook versus theirs. So mine is industry specific. And I did try my best to include all encompassing information from start to finish. And like I said, there was a specific target audience and it was only 30 pages. And I tried my best to make the instructions and information flow well throughout. So my project purpose, goals, and objectives. So they were to create a guidebook with all of the encompassing information needed in one document, and to provide information, educate small beauty businesses looking to create an account and utilize TikTok to their full advantage, and for those businesses to grow their target audience and follows on TikTok. And then, so like I said, my target audience started most broad with small business owners that could be any age. Then more specifically, small beauty business owners of any age. And in turn, I thought that their target was also kind of my target. So like TikTok users aged 18 to 30, and then those users who are interested in beauty businesses on the app. And like I said, those demographics, so age for the business owners, it could be any age. It's not all, that important. And gender, it could be any gender, but for the purposes of the project, it was more female based. Their location can be anywhere, just as long as they're on TikTok. And then their psychographics, so their attitudes for the business owners would be wanting to grow their following and presence on TikTok if they haven't started already. And their interests obviously would be like cosmetics, skincare, beauty, and things of that nature. And then lifestyles or business owners and TikTok users. And then this is just my table of contents. So I tried, like I said, to outline the sections in ways that made sense and were easy to follow. So my getting started, the first section went through how to make an account and best tools and apps to start out with, and I'll show you that later. Section 2, behind the scenes of a TikTok account. This was more specific information or more technical information. Like I had an article about hashtags and SEO keywords, one that I titled like the secrets of content creation and how other businesses are doing it and how you could do it for your business. How to use TikTok analytics both on the app and through third party. And then lastly, TikTok ads and ads manager. It's a program that TikTok has for businesses that you could sign up for. My third section is using TikTok to your full advantage for your business. So this is something like following and creating TikTok trends, utilizing the TikTok creator marketplace and influencer marketing, and some beauty post ideas. And then lastly, I used some real world examples, which were very short, almost like case studies or briefs on what they did. So I followed e.l.f. Cosmetics, EyesLipsFace challenge, and Glow recipe success with the TikTok and Shopify partnership. And then lastly, I went through NYX's Butter Gloss Pop challenge and their success with that. This was just the cover. Like I said, I tried to make it easy to read and easy to follow, and I tried to keep in mind how it would look if it was actually printed. And as I showed in the presentation, this was my table of contents. And since it is also an online book, if you click on these sections, it leads you to those pages, and then I divided each section. So this was my first introduction in getting started. And so I tried to make it as, like I said, easy to read as possible. So I wrote, are you trying to grow your TikTok presence for your small beauty business? This guidebook might just be your answer. And then on the left are just some examples of different successful businesses, and each of these pictures leads back to those businesses' websites. Then my next page, like I said, was how to create a TikTok account for your business. And then I wrote how the best tools to help. And like I said, some best apps for creating TikToks. So these websites are available as an app or desktop. In my second section, like I said, I had an article about hashtags and SEO keywords. And I went into how hashtags can be helpful for your business. And I referenced some different websites. And then this goes with the previous page for I explained how if you use the Google Trends website, this is how you could find maybe what's popular, and it divides into regions. And so, of course, I just did the US, but you could do anywhere in the world. And then this is my article about secrets of content creation and how using user-generated content can be really helpful too from your audience. And then some of the few pages I tried to make into almost like handouts, like as if this was printed, you could like write on it for your content like project. So this would be the first page with just like notes and what you have to do, your project name and purpose. And then this goes obviously with the last one, your content creation checklist. I left some blank at the bottom for if you wanted to like handwrite them in, but I tried to encompass all major points that like a business owner would want to keep in mind. Like, is it an original and easy to understand idea? Does it have a call to action? Was it in your budget? And then this article was just regarding TikTok analytics. So from here to here, this is about the TikTok analytics program from the app or website itself. This one was just a third-party website that I found that you pay for, but like I said, it does a little bit more. This is about the TikTok ads and ads manager website. This was my article then on following trends and creating trends. But this is just explaining the creator marketplace that TikTok made. And then this is just regarding influencer marketing and a bit of the history. And this is just a continuation of that article. And the same thing here, I just tried to make a short checklist so that it's easy for people if they were to pick this up, even if it's online or printed, to follow. Some post ideas, and I just tried to make it fun and engaging to look at and not too overwhelming because the other articles were very text heavy. And then lastly, this was just my section with actual successful, granted they're bigger businesses or bigger companies, but these were different campaigns that they did. And this was another one with Glow Recipe where they actually were on Shark Tank also, and they were one of the first businesses that utilize the TikTok and Shopify partnership. And then lastly, this was just my Nix campaign that they did earlier on, right before TikTok got very popular. Here I linked, these were the 5 influencers that they commissioned for this, and this links to each of the TikToks that those people made. And then I just had a reference page of the different links within my booklet. But that was my presentation, and thank you.